and a very warm welcome to London's Heathrow. Guys, today it's early in the morning and I'm flying with British Airways on board their short-haul economy product from here at Heathrow's Terminal 5 through to Palma de Majorca. It's a fairly short flight today, but it's going to be an interesting one. Why? Well, because for years, European short-haul air travel has been very much in a state of decline. It's been a market dominated by a range of large budget players coming in, and the legacy carriers, in order to stay competitive in their minds, have engaged in a race to the bottom. Quality has very much gone out the window, you can say. Sean Doyle, the new boss of British Airways, has vowed to start to turn things around for the airline and return them to their former glory. Today, it's some time after he took charge, so I'm looking forward to seeing whether any of those influences has started to take effect. Guys, join me. It's going to be an interesting flight. It was to be a beautiful start to the morning at London's Heathrow as I progressed over the air bridge into the main departures areas within Terminal 5. Arriving into the terminal, I was welcomed by the general check-in areas. My journey, however, progressed up the terminal past British Airways' Club World or business class dedicated check-in to their first class wing. The first class wing is available for first class passengers and also gold card status holders. In these times of enhanced check-in processes due to COVID, having this dedicated service is very much welcome. After a quick welcome drink, it was then time to head through to the lounge. As part of the first wing experience, British Airways passengers can transit directly through a dedicated and private security lane, giving direct access straight through into the lounge itself. Given that in a typical year, over 30 million passengers will fly out of Terminal 5, this is a benefit well worth having. As I got through into the first class lounge, I was delighted to see the return of the full service offering alongside some brand new features, including these sleeping pods. In addition to lots of traditional seating, the first class lounge also offers an outside terrace. This is one of my favourite spots to enjoy breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even a drink. Despite the help yourself selections and even the buffet being well and truly back, I opted for the order at seat service, which is still something that they're offering. Due to the early departure, my time in the lounge was set to be fairly brief. For a full lounge overview, check out my separate video, which I'll pop in the description below. So as ever, that was an excellent time in the lounge. Just heading downstairs now to the main A gates where my plane will depart from in about 35 minutes. See you on board. I was due to be flying on one of the slightly older A320s today. As I boarded the aircraft, there was a few rows of Club Europe at the front. British Airways have this in a 2-2 seating configuration with the middle seat blocked. That said, you get no more additional space in terms of legroom than a standard economy seat. As ever, my choice of seat was the emergency exit row, which always provides a ton of space. Just on board here, I'm going to cover it off in the voiceover, but for sure these emergency exit row seats are definitely the places to sit, regardless of economy or even the short-haul club product. This is for sure the comfiest way to fly short-haul with British Airways. This was to be one of the Wi-Fi enabled flights. In addition to Wi-Fi being offered on board, they also had charging plug sockets just in front in the footwells as well. I'm a regular user of onboard Wi-Fi on my flights around the world and do have to say the service provided by British Airways both in their short haul and their long haul fleet is always excellent in this regard. It wasn't long before we were on today's departing runway, so I will let you enjoy this Airbus A320 takeoff. It was to be a very pretty departure that morning with some superb weather set fair over southeast England. This afforded for some really nice views out over the surrounding reservoirs and onto the English Channel. Our routing today was set southbound directly over France and the beautiful Pyrenees before overflying Barcelona and dropping down into Majorca. It wasn't long before the onboard catering was served. Sadly, this was limited to just a bottle of water and a packet of crisps, still a long way behind where they were before the Alex cruise days across British Airways. This, however, was something and does show that they're moving broadly in the right direction, but I really do believe the addition of a sandwich and choice of drink would make the world of difference. A beautiful view back over the Pyrenees soon quelled any first world issues relating to catering, and we were soon starting our descent into Majorca. In summary, I really do believe the airline are moving in the right direction. For sure, British Airways are facing into some pretty harsh headwinds at the moment. Big challenges remain around their call centre, general customer service, and of course, operating out of a very busy and capacity-restrained London Heathrow at the moment. To close out, I really hope that you found this video enjoyable and useful as part of your future travel plans. If you'd like to stay connected with the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As part of this trip, I also sampled their new Club Suite product, both on board their 777 and A350 aircraft. I will make sure that the link to that particular video is up in the bottom left-hand side of the screen just now. Otherwise, as ever, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.